Coming up with an idea for a video, usually I try to grab onto something emotionally or something that a lyric is saying, whatever the main point is. I use that singular idea. In this case, it was Breaking the Habit.
My name is Patrick Tatopoulos. I'm a designer on Breaking the Habit. It's my third video with Johan and Linkin Park. We did In the End together and Points of Authority. This one's a little special. It's complete animation.
I drew upon this other idea I had for another video to do a Japanese anime style video.
We're going to work with Japan, so my job is to basically start coming up with a look for the city, look for the characters bit, and developing some of the main sets that are going to end up being animation later. We're about 2 weeks into it. We've done quite a bit of work, still sketching out the scenes, doing some Photoshop work on the city, and that's where we are. So we're going a little crazy now.
What's up, guys? How you doing? We're here at the video shoot for Breaking the Habit. Whoa! This is nice.
I wanted the animation team to come out to Los Angeles where we filmed source material for the performance sequence of the video.
Hi, my name's Eric Calderon. I'm the creative director for GDH, one of the biggest Japanese animation studios. We're here in Los Angeles today working on the new music video for Linkin Park's Breaking the Habit.
Yo, can I get some full body shots of you before I forgot to get the photos?
What we're here to do today is to watch the live action shoot and take as many photos as possible of all the band members from above, from below, from left and right. The animators will have as much reference as possible.
You want me to take my clothes off?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay. It's not the same as I have to laugh at my own jokes because no one else does.
We just flew in yesterday from Tokyo with 4 of our top CG and animation staff and also a really great director named Mr. Nakazawa, who prior to working on this video worked on Kill Bill and The Animatrix. And our primary focus today is to observe the live action and try to get as much reference of the band members, their movement styles, all the different angles of how they look like, so that when it goes back to Japan, it will hopefully look as much like the band members as possible.
I think you're trying to get everyone back to the inside.
I think trying is the operative word there, huh? When I'm looking through wardrobe, I plan through all the shots in my head. What are the clothes that will function best based on just the initial storyboards? You know what I mean? I kind of conceptualize it all. What's going to work the best, flow the best? What's going to give me the most latitude in terms of the moves I have to do? I go through each move in my head.
This shoot? Pretty easy. Just a bunch of flapping around like idiots.
The bunny! Bunnies!
I'm here with Brad Delson for the making of his new video, Breaking the Habit.
In this video, it's a dream. Chester falls asleep, and we're in his dream world, and the things in his room come to life in the dream.
I don't even know how to describe what we're doing. No, Joe doesn't tell me anything.
Breaking the Habit tonight. Tonight we're breaking the habit. Here. We're breaking the habit.
We didn't have a set designer, so actually Phoenix and I just came here last night and we threw up this kind of white, we painted it white. We use white screens now instead of green screens. Green screens are totally 2002.
Rolling cameras, here we go, playback.
I think this is reference for the animators, so they can draw us doing what we're doing.
Today, we're filming a video for Breaking the Habit.
Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
One of the real exciting challenges of this project is most Japanese animators work from their imagination. They create characters from inside their own heads. But in this case, the characters are based on Linkin Park and the way they move and the way they act and the way they look like.
How's the knee? I twisted it, and I felt the pop in the knee. Now it hurts. The real test is tomorrow morning. See how it feels.
Smack him in the face, then he won't think about his knee.
That's a good point. Becky and I could knock you out.
It was cool after meeting them, you know, they watched us perform and they watched the video footage of us and everything and got everything from that. They said that one thing that really helped them was, you know, just watching people talk to each other or goof around.
It's got earbuds in, you can't hear me.
Let's do one where these guys are close to
Do the one where we throw Brad off the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It really gave the animators a sense of who we were, which helped inspire them as they were drawing the keyframes for the video.
My new thing is to give the cameraman a dead leg. It's my new thing, Chester. Try it. It's really funny. Give Mark a dead leg. Give him a dead cheek. Oh. At least my part of it is. We'll see how it turns out. Go animate.
Hey, arigatou gozaimashita.
hard out.
We're shooting Breaking the Habit.
Is it fun?
Yes, it's loads of fun. This is
We're done for the day. At this point, the guys from the animation company will be looking at that, using it for reference, using it for to draw the video. So all the rest of it's animation time.
So here we are in the edit bay with my buddy Mario here, and what we're doing is we're getting all the performance video that we shot in the soundstage and we're putting it together to create a little mini video of the performance so we can use it as reference for the animators. The Japanese animators will be capturing each individual frame and tracing over them and adding their own artistic flair and style in the anime fashion to make us come to life. Also, what we're doing is we're putting together storyboards in the form of what's called an animatic, and that's basically the music video as storyboards put together so we can map out the timings and edits when things are going to happen, and that is going to be one of the blueprints. The pre-production process of the video was extremely important because it created the foundation of what we were going to do in this video, how things were going to look, the tone of everything, what the story was going to be, what was going to happen in each frame at what specific point. This is an illustration of what we wanted the city to look like, the buildings to look like.
One of the concepts of the city was to create a world that functions with the energy of a gigantic gyroscope. And I think the piping is what we follow, basically the goals of Chester all the way to the top of the building. Those pipes go in and out the structure, in and out the apartment. We follow them and it gives us some sort of a leading path to follow all these little stories that are happening while Chester flies back all the way to the top.
This is the character drawing of what we call the drug guy. We see this girl that's not very happy with herself. She's riding I'm nothing on the walls. This is a couple that are having marital problems.
The people living in their apartment, their space are quite normal, they're quite standard. And it's actually only when you widen up the shots at the end and you see the city, you realize it's quite a weird city, it's quite a strange world.
In the middle of the video, things start going backwards. What it shows there is the motivations behind the characters and why they're in these situations and why they're feeling a certain way.
I think Joe was really interested in keeping the characters very real, not having too much fantasy on the character, but rather grounding them very strongly so people can relate to them.
Chester screaming out the words, you know, of lyric, "I'm breaking the habit tonight," which is basically saying, okay, I'm going to do something to change my life. And the video ends on that note.
Right now we're in Tokyo. Got here, we start drawing, bringing this video to life.
Matt's a little frightened by what we're about to walk into.
Because I don't know what they're going to say.
Hey, Johan. How you doing?
Matt. Nice to meet you finally.
My name is Shin Ishikawa, CEO of Gonzo Digimension Holding, and we are just starting to work on the final stage of Breaking a Habit video. And then actually, Joe just flew into Japan, Tokyo, yesterday, and we are very excited to work together.
Hi, I'm Fumi, here at Gonzo Digimension, and there are so many animators here, maybe 100 or more, working on our project, Linkin Park, Breaking the Habit video.
Ken Hamamoto, and I'm with Mr. Horiuchi here, and I also help with Joe to communicate with Japanese creators. Hi, I'm Horiuchi. I'm working on a VFX part of Linkin Park video. I'll do my best.
Yesterday for lunch, we had a traditional Japanese lunch at Shakey's Pizza. It was a buffet while school kids there. What do we have for dinner?
Hot dogs and beer.
Oh yeah, hot dogs and beer. It's so good.
Actually, we have been working on this project for several months, and after we received the initial boards, we've been working together with the 20 animators under the direction of director Nakazawa, and then we finally got to the stage that we can have Joe here, check everything, and make a final cut of a great video.
I want them to make me look buff.
Here's a scene of Chester for 3 seconds with 36 drawings.
Basically, in making animation, there are 3 different processes. One is making animation, which is the character moving around, and the background, and then on this one, some computer graphics and CG effects. We put together all the 3 different parts at the end to finalize the product.
We flew in from US here to Tokyo, and we went directly to a meeting with GDH where we talked about the videos and talked about revisions we're going to make, and so they're off working. Hopefully by the time we leave, we'll have the video done.
What do you call this? This is people going to work in Japan.
During the final stages of making this video, we took a trip to Tokyo, Japan, to oversee the final stages of animation and to make whatever changes needed to be made in order for us to bring the source material back home to be edited and put the final touches on. And we're going to figure out how to get on this train. Some of the challenges are, things that you have to deal with culturally, and the language barrier was definitely a challenge. Just trying to get people to completely understand.
Here's the drawing layer, yellows and blues and greens. and then you took over on top of that and you put a blackish film grain over the top of it. We want you to take this layer away, just leaving the artwork. And after we edit it in America, we can take the grain thick or thin or big or small, whatever Joe chooses.
最初のうちは暗い、ここと合っている、ここがダークリしてくれ。
嫌でしょ
There was a language barrier, but actually the good thing was that there was no cultural barrier, meaning that Joe understands Japanese animation and Japanese people likes Linkin Park music was a good thing. So it was more of a kind of intuitive communication based on drawings. It was very fun to work with Joe because Joe seems to understand very much of the creative process of Japanese animation, which is actually pretty different from American process. It seems like Joe studied and loves Japanese animation quite a lot, and then we felt really comfortable to work together.
We think he really respected a lot of what Japanese animation is capable of doing, but also brought it to a whole new level by making it really a mainstream music video.
This is my third video with Joe. I think he's really proving that he can deal with any type of medium. And that's why I like to keep working with him, and I hope we keep doing this, because every time we do a new job, it's a totally different challenge. Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
When we're on the road, we get to travel to so many different places around the world. We meet different people that have, different problems going on. One of the things that inspired me for the video is those people coming up to us and telling us how they feel and how our songs help them in their daily lives. In the video, we're basically saying, okay, we're listening.
This is the video of Linkin Park Breaking the Habit by director Mr. Joe Han.
Joe just got back from Tokyo and he showed us the video. We like it a lot. We think that he and Nakazawa and GDH and the whole animation team did a really great job, so we hope you guys like it as much as we did.
Cool.
Did you just lift your glasses?
Hope you enjoyed the video.
Hope you enjoyed the video, says Mark.
Do a real one.
Do a real one.
I'm a turkey.
Mark's the turkey.
Yes. This is. Okay. I've never done this. This is the video of Linkin Park Breaking the Habit. What was it?
Hey, cool.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for joining us.